Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. We are from Lumineux Sdn Berhad. So today we are going to present our system, which we call as handwritten recognition system. But before that, I am going to introduce my group members. So the first member is Tan Yiwen, who is the project manager of the team. And next is Aina Nabila binti Rohaizat. I am Nur Alisufai binti Suhaimi, and the last member is Muhammad Irfan. So what is handwritten text recognition? It is basically a type of OCR, optical character recognition, that allows computers to recognize letters written by humans. It is used in many sectors such as digitizing papers, autonomous driving, smart education, and many more. These days, you can see there are many real-life applications of OCR, such as car plate recognition, online banking, national ID recognition, and many other applications. So our handwritten text recognition system can interpret humans' handwritings by extracting them from images captured, which means here we need an image as the input to our system, and the system later will extract any relevant, important, or required information from the image and to be processed so that it can output. It can execute the output. So our handwritten text recognition system involves artificial intelligence technique, which is neural network. We use neural network to develop the system. So the objective of this project is to develop an intelligent system that are able to detect users' handwritten characters or words. Next is to construct a tool that takes an image from it as an input and extracts characters. As I mentioned earlier, we need an image as the input to our systems, and it will later extract the characters or any relevant information needed from the image. And the last but not least is to develop a tool which can scan the input handwritten images and printed out the extracted text as the output. So when the system are able to extract all the information, then it will execute the output in the textual form. So for the project planning, this is our project management lifecycle, which includes 4 main phases. They are planning and analysis, design and implementation, testing, and requirement and maintenance. So planning and analysis includes all the initial activities before starting the project, such as gathering the requirements, produce software, requirement specification, and also produce and verify project plan. For the design and implementation phase, which is one of the most important phase in any project development, it includes interface design, image processing, segmentation, feature extraction, and also recognition using neural network. For the testing part is also phase, which is also important because during this phase we are able to fix all the bugs and errors of our system, and we also need this phase to improve the performance of our system. And the last phase is requirement and maintenance, which we produce overall documentation for the project. So this is our work breakdown structure. So, or we call as WBS. WBS basically is important for us to make deliverables more precise and concrete, so that the project teams knows exactly what has to be accomplished within each deliverables. So this is our risk identification chart, which includes all the 3 elements: quality, cost, and time. So we describe what is likely to go wrong for each element, how and when will we know that it is about to go wrong, and what will we do about it, like how we are going to overcome the risk. So this is our responsibility assignment matrices, or RAM, which we assign each responsibility to each roles according to each task. We have 4 resources responsibility: primary responsibility, approval authority, supporting responsibility, and also information only. So we are going to assign this responsibility to each roles up here according to the task on the left. So for the project implementation, this is the task and estimated cost for each task. You can see we have listed out all the tasks required for our project and the estimated cost for each task, which makes the overall estimated cost for the project is 1,180,600 ringgit Malaysia. Note that this is just the estimated cost. So for the milestone chart, you can see that the actual our team managed to finish the project within the scheduled duration. The scheduled completion date is taken from the Gantt chart I've shown earlier. For each phase, we have scheduled on what date we are going to finish the task. However, here we have the actual completion date, which means that on what date did we actually manage to finish the task. For example, for the planning and analysis phase, all the tasks are supposed to be done by 5th November 2020. However, we managed to finish it one day earlier. Same goes to the design and implementation. We managed to finish on the exact same date as the scheduled date, and for the testing we managed to finish one day earlier, and during the requirement and maintenance we managed to finish on the exact same date as the scheduled date. So for the project overview, this is just a simple and quick overview for our system. So it needs an image as the input. As you can see here, there's an image with human's handwritings on the image. So the system will extract the information needed, which means it will extract the human's handwritings and process and do some pre-processing, segmentation and other tasks related, and later it will output as what is shown here. So as you can see, the system recognizes house, which is similar to what the input shown. So for the project closing, we have this is our customer acceptance form, which we managed to obtain the customer sign off after the project is complete. Lesson learned document, we have documented all the positive and negative experiences of our project, and these are other project closing checklists, which includes project results, which explains we managed to develop a system which is able to scan and detect characters or words correctly. In terms of the project schedule, the project members stick to the plan as in Gantt chart, and all progresses are on track, which fit the original schedule. This is as I explained earlier, we managed to finish all the tasks within the given duration. And also for the project budget, the actual budget is 1,079,440 ringgit Malaysia, which is less than the estimated budget. And in terms of the success criteria, we managed to complete the project within 4 months and within the estimated budget cost. This is the transition plans of our project. It explains the team responsibility for a successful transition, the tools, techniques and methodologies required. And for the close contract or the contract closure, it concerns with completing and settling the task deliverables. This contract closure will determines if our work described in the contracts was completed accurately and satisfactorily. So next is system demonstration, which I am going to have my friend to demonstrate the system in this session. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Muhammad Ifan as testing manager for this project. I will be doing some demonstration of the system that we've built, which is handwritten recognition system by Lumineux SDN. For this project, we're using AIPM dataset which can be downloaded from this site. There might be some registration occurred before we able to download the file. After we manage to register in this site, then we need to download two files, which is words.tgz and words.txt. After we downloaded the two files, we need to create a directory for the dataset on your disk and create two subdirectories named img and gt. Put words.txt into the gt directory and put the content of words.tgz into the img directory, which means we need to extract first the words.tgz directory. Then the content we must put it in the img directory. To run the system, we're using Anaconda prompt, so we need to install before we could run the system. Then go to directory of the repository and go to src folder by using command cd the repository address /src. Then we run main.py using Python by using the command python main.py. You may need to install some software before we could run the system, such as OpenCV and TensorFlow. So after we run the model, so this is the demo result. We input a handwritten image of word house, and this system able to recognize the word house by 0.961 probability level, which is good. We also doing second demo. This is the second demo result, which we input a handwritten image of word anaconda, and the system is able to recognize the word anaconda by 0.252 probability level. We also doing the demo for the third time, and for this time we input a handwritten image of word artificial, and the system is able to recognize the word artificial by 0.501 probability level, which is lower than first demo result but higher than second demo result, but still able to recognize the correct word. Based on the demo result, all demos managed to show the expected output, so we can conclude that our system is working properly. So this is the link for our GitHub site, which include the system source file and our project management plan. That's all for me. Thank you.